got a follower while I wasn't streaming? How does this happen? I mean, I'll take followers whenever I can get them. I'm not complaining in that regard. Don't get me wrong. Anyone who is willing to sit here and watch my boring ass. Just kidding. I'm not that self-deprecating that early in the stream. Okay, so I don't know how long this DLC is, but I have to admit, it is pretty funny. Hey, Jacob. It is really, really funny to me that during the Game Awards, Christopher Judge made a joke. That his 8-minute speech from the year previous was longer than the current Call of Duty campaign. Then, a bunch of Call of Duty devs got butthurt and roasted the shit out of him for making a joke. Knowing full well, Christopher Judge meant nothing by it. Nothing at all. He's a dude making a dad joke. It's stupid simple. We know that it had a weird situation that I was into, but still could have been longer than 3 hours. And then this DLC comes out. Oh, I take that back. And Modern Warfare 3 is regarded as a DLC that you had to pay full money for. And they're trying to beg you to think that it isn't. Then, after he makes that statement and gets all this crap, they backtrack. And then this DLC finally gets to its release date, like a day after a bunch of them backtracked. And now, this free DLC, I am a third or a half of the way through it, and I've spent 4 hours. Already being longer than the Call of Duty campaign. Hey, Jacob. Oh, sweet irony. Thy name is God of War. All right. Let's do this. I would love to continue my journey in Valhalla. All right, so the last thing we did was get past tier into the upper echelon. Hopefully this is the last type of door I need to get into. Otherwise, I'm thoroughly confused on what door I haven't taken. Nice, well, glad you enjoyed it.
This is an unusual little corner of Valhalla, isn't it? Shall we see what else we can find in here?
Those look like witches. And a big chest. It's #1 movie right now. Nice! I saw a pretty exciting thing that the newer Godzilla movie is going to be showing in more theaters. I'm pretty excited about that.
Careful. Who knows what's waiting for you in that mist?
Mir, don't say that. But then there's also you. That's the way for. What the shit? Okay, we're gonna go this way. I'm feeling lucky. What do you got for me? That's it?
The wee bastard's about to explode!
Whoa! Man, I never hope badly for anything, but I saw a great post on Twitter today that completely kind of explained my feelings towards the Wonka movie. None of them kind of get what made that Wonka movie work. And this summarized my feelings perfectly. None of the new Willy Wonka movies have ever understood that Gene Wilder's version of of Wonka worked because you felt there was a real chance he was just gonna sit there and watch those kids die. You're not gaining anything new from a new Willy Wonka movie. That's one of the few situations in my brain where you're not getting anything new from remaking it. It's not like movies where you can take a different spin. If you take a different spin, then it's not Willy Wonka. Okay. Oh, crap. Crap. I screwed up. Not a good start to the day.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bygone.
Ah! Dang it. Screwing up. Oh. Even Roald Dahl thought Gene Wilder's movie focused too much on Charlie. It is! It should not be a movie about Charlie. I've just never understood that. Yeah, and that movie sucked! I'm sorry, I hated that movie. Do I need to have... Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. I really didn't think one of these was going to be in here ever. No, I get what you meant. 7-1 movie focused too much on Wonka. In 2005, Wonka had an entire backstory, and now here we are. I don't know. I enjoyed the movie more when it focused on Wonka, if I'm being perfectly honest. That portrayal Gene Wilder did is off the charts. No, I like the Gene Wilder movie. I'm talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That movie sucked. The Johnny Depp one was terrible. I thought you were talking about backstory and other things. No, the Johnny Depp movie was ass. The Gene Wilder one was great. No, Gene Wilder might have given him his best performance ever, in my opinion, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. What are we doing here? Where are you? I'm not leaving here until I find you. I don't know what kind of frickin' power-up I'm gonna get from one of these chests. But I ain't leaving without it. People pointed out that in the original, after August Gloop and his mother are out of the picture, the Wonka boat has exactly enough room for 9. The 4 remaining kids. That's what I'm saying. The extra added thing of Wonka might be a legitimate psychopath is the best. And that's one thing that they never lean into anymore. It's the worst. They need to do more of it. The guy's not okay. Sorry I'm taking a while here, folks. I really want to find out where this is. I also love the movie expects us to take his word. Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. And with how well Gene Wilder plays it, you never know. Got it. What did I get in here? Chaos Crest. 3 of them. Damn, son.
I think we're meant to choose one chest or the other. Shall we have a look?
I would have hated that movie. Wait. Whoa. Back up the truck. For the original? Oh, no, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. I would have hated that movie more. Not that I hate The Rock, but even just trying to think of that role as him, just like, eh.
Seems Valhalla won't let you that way unless you strike a bargain.
I gotta get more of those keys.
I wouldn't say no to some short-time help.
I loved watching the Game Awards. In the part where Kiona left, it felt like McConaughey behind the bookcase and Interstellar screaming for... The cosmic fates that aligned to make him miss that are ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Wow, so wow, I need to defeat Tyr a couple of times. Mixed glyph. What is a mixed glyph door? Mixed. I'm trying to... I talked with Mike and, trying to get more watch-along things like that. Like, I talked with him about possibly him and some other people doing one for the Oscars.
Behind you, brother!
Oh boy, this is gonna end well.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Get back out. I want to get back out. Can I please get back out? Thank you. I'm gonna die. That's okay. Yeah, it's more of a Golden Globe type of deal.
I suspect it's high time to parley with Valhalla about improving conditions for us inside. We can afford it.
A master fights not only to survive, but to grow with every encounter. Every battle is an opportunity, right, General?
General?
No shame in making things a wee bit easier if you can.
No! I need more mastery. Balls. No, I'm not using a divine charm. No, no, no. All right. Time for round two.
Failure fuels the fire of future triumph. This time will be better.
Oh, you're telling me to use my favorite shield? Yes, please. Sure, why not? Spartan Rage equipped. Enemies, stunning enemy grants a rage burst. Yes, please. What do you all got going on this weekend, Jacob? Oh, I didn't know we were keeping track of that.
Nicely done.
Talks about coding. Gotcha. Killing an enemy while in Spartan Rage restores health. Yeah. Let's do that.
Before you ask, yes, I was back in Old Forest again. And this time I encountered my former boss, King Oberon. Rather eye-opening, actually. Used to be a true believer for him. Would have done anything he asked. Now I see through all that charisma and feigned wisdom down to the small, hypocritical tyrant I know him to be. Wait till I tell you what he put me up to regarding a particular magical flower.
Were you in any way sad when that happened, Henry? No, because it was inevitable. The entire thing was going to fall apart. He was getting screwed over from the start, and I was just wanting it to be over for him. I was more sad for him than I was for me. That whole situation was a mess and just needed to end. If I'm being perfectly honest. They shouldn't have been mad at Snyder either. Wasn't on Snyder. Snyder turned into a marketing thing. Everyone should be mad at WB and literally no one else. Snyder was literally being brought back as a thing to cock tease his rabid fans. They didn't give a shit. They gave him money so that they could sell. No, he made them a promise. He brought them back. No one gave a shit about DC anymore because of Warner Brothers. The Rock made the movie he wanted. The Rock brought back Superman. He kept his promises. The movie just wasn't that great. That's what happens when you have a movie like 17 billion years in development that's gone through 3 different cycles of types of movies they were making. Nothing was going to save that at that point. Everyone needs to be mad at DC and Warner Brothers. They are the culprits in all of this. And it's, again, Superman is a product of Cavill's a product of Snyder. What was the thing that's going to bring you guys back in? Snyder's Superman. Not, let's try harder and make something cool. How about that thing? Hallelujah. That's all it became. It was, hey, God, guys, we're going to bring back the stuff you like. Not try at all. Because we know we can't do anything. It was just pathetic. people wanted to do stuff. You ain't gonna get it with that freaking company. And I hate that they have my favorite superheroes held hostage in that trash fire of a freaking development place. And also fans are some fans, again, are partially to blame for it. They're never happy. Especially DC fans. People that are honestly, with all truth, saying that James Gunn fired Henry Cavill, shut up. He's starting over. He didn't fire him. He cleaned a slate. Everyone that says that statement is a moron. Everyone got canned. Why is no one saying he specifically fired Gal Gadot? Because he didn't. Why is no one saying he didn't specifically fire Jason Momoa? Because he didn't. Why is no one saying he specifically fired Zach Levi? Because he didn't. He cleaned the slate. He just wiped the plate off. And now everyone's like, why do you fire Henry Cavill if you're just going to hire someone that looks just like him? The new guy doesn't look just like him. He has black hair and a chin. If you put those two photos next to each other, you are either blind or cross-eyed if you think they look identical. And immediately it was, hey, that guy's really skinny. He can't play Superman. He can't work out? What? Like, oh, it just drives me freaking insane. This is coming from a guy that uses social media to promote the fact that I talk to people on here and share my opinions. Social media is the worst thing to ever happen to humankind. It just is. It just is. Because now every dumpster fire, stupid moron that just gets nothing better than getting their rocks off by saying the stupid shit because it'll get echo chambered by someone. It drives me nuts. No one can ever just be happy. Catastrophizing everything is now the cool and fun, enjoyable thing to do.
In fact, Oberon fancied himself a romantic, you see. Always claimed that love was more important to him than anything. One time, he led his entire entourage on a journey to attend the wedding of some duke or other, near your old neck of the woods. The groom, this lordly prick, had conquered a warrior queen and was marrying her as part of terms for peace. And this somehow was so romantic to Oberon that he dragged us across the sea to pay respects. Never mind, he was quarreling with his own queen the entire way. Well, I'll have more of that one, to be sure.
Sure. Hello. Here's the weird thing with the replacing thing. Everyone's going to be replacing everyone. He's just the new cast. To me, replacing is they're making another Wonder Woman movie in the new continuity, and they swapped out Pedro Pascal. No one said, and I don't mean this against you, like, no one said that Ben Affleck was replacing, or with good sanity, said that Ben Affleck was replacing no, I can't even think of his name. Oh my gosh. I can't even think of it. Why can't I think of his name? No, not Robert Pattinson. Shoot, because Affleck came before Robert Pattinson. Christian Bale. No one said Ben Affleck's replacing Christian Bale, because he wasn't replacing Christian Bale. He was the new one. He's just the new guy. And Sean Gunn can do whatever. It's a new universe. This is going to be the biggest role in DC's had. He played Calendar Man for 2 seconds. It's not a nepotism thing when it's every movie he makes. At this point, you would have to say that having, oh, crap. No, I can't think of his name. He played Yondu. Him being in every single one of James Gunn's movie would be nepotism through that same stupid-ass claim at this point. I'm perfectly fine with it. He's an actor to play a role. Maxwell Lord probably isn't going to be a person that's hogging up people's screen time. But yet everyone's going to make a big deal out of it because James Gunn just hiring all of his friends. Oh. He's acting like he made Sean Gunn be Batman, for crying out loud. Michael Rooker, yeah. Again, it goes back to the catastrophizing thing. No one can ever just be happy to be happy. It needs to be, this is the worst thing ever, so I can bitch about it, get other people to echo chamber it, and then we can ruin someone's lives. That's all the world is now. I hate it. I hate it with all my hate.
This one wants a price from you, brother.
Sean Gunn's a good actor. I say we just let him act, let him cook, let him do what he wants to do, and we'll be fine. That's my whole opinion on literally every single role James Gunn's going to cast.
Incoming! Above you!
Which, by the way, I got to meet Michael Rooker in person. Unbelievably kind gentleman. He was at the very first con I ever went to. At that St. Louis Comic-Con where I met Henry Cavill. I got to meet him and Sean Gunn. There's pictures of it on my Facebook. You'd have to go back a little bit, but... there was someone else that was there too that was bigger from it, but I didn't get a chance to meet him. I want to say it was Mom. It was in St. Louis. It was in St. Louis in 2016 or 17, something like that. No, it would have been 2015 or 2016. You would be kind of shocked. It actually wasn't that bad. The longest line I had to wait in at that point was to meet Randy Orton. There was a shat load of people that I got to meet at that convention. It's actually to the point of where I'm kind of actually forgetting who I all met at that convention. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, no, that's what I was selling the car. No, that first convention, it wasn't too bad with lines. It was pretty self-sufficient and ran pretty well. And shockingly, one of the shortest lines where I ever had to meet to take a picture or get an autograph with someone was Stan Lee, because I paid mucho grando for a freaking fast pass for that. I don't know if you can see this. That's Michael Rooker. And there is Sean. Oh, I actually didn't meet a whole lot. Yeah, I met Kevin and then Lauren Lester were the other two ones. And then Randy Orton, obviously, but I got a photo op with him, so that's not on there. But that was more of just a cool thing of going there. Drove 9 hours one way to meet Kevin Conroy. Do not regret it.
Still got it.
And I got to meet him within a half an hour of arriving at that convention center. One of the easiest, best moments of my entire life. Michael Rooker actually, like, did an entire, like, broadcasted off a thing for a radio station interview while he was in line while signing other people's autographs. The dude is ridiculous.
As I was saying about my old master and his lofty so-called romantic ideals, we'd settled in a forest outside of Athens, a place well situated to observing the comings and goings of the Duke's other guests. There we observe the romantic complications of some local youths, and Oberon gets it into his head to intervene. Bids me fetch him a magical flower that can manipulate the affections of others. Supposedly, the idea was to nobly help true love prevail over the pressure of family arrangements. But what he really
see
wanted
Levi
was
playing.
to use the flower to
I could see
torment
him
his own
playing
wife.
someone else.
I see why you left his service.
It just might take a while, considering the comments he made. I don't know how James deals with people kind of making offhanded comments, so that's all completely on James to deal with his business how he wants to. I like Levi as an actor, but sometimes he can get a little testy. Like, I legitimately loved both of those Shazam films. And would argue with anyone that says they aren't good films. No, I don't think it would. I don't think what he did would be a political agenda. I think it is just that was more what James considers professionalism, or what he's willing to put up with while he's doing these productions, because he's going to be in charge of it. So he needs to have people he knows that he can get along with, and who he can be a part of a group that's going to hold this together, because he needs that. He needs the original. He needs to get some people that can have something, not exactly as what it was, but something relatively close to kind of what they had with the original 6 Avengers, at least getting along. And they had that with a good chunk of that original group who was playing the Justice League, but DC screwed that up. And I can very much see Gunn holding on to that. He cares more about the art of making the movie than people's political stances. Which everyone can feel that way about that how they want.
Good hit, brother.
Everyone can have their own political stances as long as you're not a freaking murderer or a rapist. I think it's okay for you to make a movie and be a little bit of a dickhead in real life. Because it's one of those things where I get really testy with some people thinking the second that someone does something that is considered politically incorrect or rude or not okay, no matter how little it is, they need to be canceled, their lives need to be taken away, their bank accounts drained, and they need to be shot. It always goes that drastically right away, and it's ridiculous.
Above you, brother.
Do I think everyone should get away with every single stupid thing they ever do either? No. That is why it's a balancing act and we deal with stuff differently. Not give everyone the guillotine right away because they said something incorrect once. 19 years ago! I'm sorry, I've said some stuff that isn't that I wouldn't consider mean or unjust or prejudiced, but it was mean to certain people that deserved it at the time, and I wouldn't say it now. Here, Zolo can come back as Blue Beetle in Booster Gold. Well, James Gunn also point blank said that he could come back as Blue Beetle, period, because he point blank said Blue Beetle is the first movie in his continuity of films. So that was his first one. Blue Beetle can just be Blue Beetle, because that's just who he is. He said that right before the film came out, that that's the starting point, which was a good plan to do because it's not connected to anything else. Sure, it mentioned Batman, but didn't show you Ben Affleck, didn't do all those other things. It's distorted enough to where it can be what it wants to be. What does canon suffice when that's the thing I don't get though, what it may not be canon when the guy who's directing all of it said it's the very first one of it. Who said it might not be canon? James Gunn, who's in charge of all of it, said it's the very first movie in his continuity. And there's nothing in it that really breaks anything that would say if this movie existed, we can't do something else. You had a fight in Florida. That's it. Well, then that's different than this. That's insanely different than the tweet that I saw him. He said it was the very first character in movie. That's what I saw him tweet out. Then I must have read it wrong. There's nothing stopping that movie from being canon as far as I'm concerned, unless they want to say that Florida doesn't exist. That'd be about the only thing that movie ruins. And that's another thing. What is canon and when does Creature Commandos take place? And Creature Commandos being the animated movie that we don't know how fits into anything else that's live action? This is where I get into the when shit starts happening, we take control of what's actually there. Because right now, it's literally nothing. The literal textbook definition of not a single thing.
Look, brother! I see the one you need to get there!
That's why, I'm okay with speaking about it, but trying to have exact pinpoint things about stuff that literally don't exist and things that are going to change despite the fact that he says they won't. Until nothing happens, we don't know what's canon.
Behind you, watch out! Got him! Count it, Valhalla!
Slayer's health burst. Okay, upgrade that luck, then I'll be able to get a better chance of that.
Splendid. I think we're free and clear to take the way up now.
We're gonna have a good 5 to 6 years before we even have a remote idea of what's all actually honest to God happening in James Gunn's world. That is when movies are in place, there's an actual plan, this didn't get given up on, stupid shit didn't happen. David Zaslav didn't do another stupid power thing to ruin even more people's lives. We need to... At this point, it's unbelievably early to speculate about certain things.
Behind you, brother! I felt that one, brother.
Woo! I'm all excited for his movies once they start coming. They just need to start coming before I know what I'm gonna feel. And as a kid that has been wanting these freaking movies to actually happen and be good and been spurned so many freaking times, I need to see results before I believe in literally anything that anyone says, even as much as I trust James. Completed, clear the proving grounds. Each objective will define its purpose of clear desires. Slam the crown of Christ. Oh, I think that's gonna poison me. Which movie are you looking most forward to out of all of those, Jake?
Hello again, Kratos.
Oh, hey. Yay, the head's back.
I must say, it's genuinely hard to think of anything stupider than pledging your soul to Ares of all people. I mean, any of Zeus's brood are bound to be garbage. Present
Oh, you're
company
good.
by no
What
means
movie
excluded.
of all of them that
But
he's
Ares
stated
is
so
the
far are
real
you looking
art
most
of being
forward to?
vicious and depraved. Well, I suppose I can't begrudge you your role model. I see you still use the blades he gave you. Can you really say you regret a decision and still keep benefiting from the trappings of that decision? I'm not sure, I'm just asking. You ever try to do the math on how many people died as a result of your little collaboration? Like contemplating the grains of sand on a beach, isn't it? Just overwhelming, honestly.
I, unshockingly, am most excited about Batman Brave and the Bold because we're actually going to have a Robin.
What is that?
Looks like someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame. That's so thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Ah, now you've done it. You're being judged. And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody.
Cry me a river. Continue to Greece. An amber stone symbolizing the sworn oath of a prisoner, an oath observed and enforced. Oh, I know what they mean by go to Greece. Enforced by the furies of my homeland. It is a painful reminder. The oath I once pledged to Ares the day I strayed from a worthy and honorable path. Okay. Whoa. That's new. What are you? Oh. It's just to get a... I gotcha. Okay.
Always looking for an edge. Is this a game to you?
Okay. Yo, what's up, man? It's been a minute. It goes great. This DLC is insane. I literally cannot believe this was free. What are we doing?
A siren? Cover my ears! Kratos!
Oh boy. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. For great things, we've got to get back to play the game. Yet to beat it, and haven't gotten very far. Dude, the main story in it is phenomenal.
Oh, not the song attack!
I'm probably going to want to shut you up right away, I'm going to assume. And yes, I want that. Ooh, yeah, that was a good one.
And stay dead!
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but this isn't Norse shit that I'm encountering here. Increase all shield damage and a successful parry. Parry's not ideal. This Valhalla stuff is nuts. So I get more rewards depending on if I... Ooh, you tempting little bitch. Hey, holy crap, thank you for subbing, man.
Well played, Kratos! Did you need any primitive armed ruffians?
Greatly appreciate that.
Right flank.
Oof. Hey. You watch the Game Awards, right? Or know mostly about it? Or what happened all at it? Are you busy next Wednesday or Thursday?
Whose army is that?
No one.
Me, Kiona, and Tyler
On your left.
are thinking of doing a rest in peace E3 / kinda our favorite games of the year type of podcast dealie for my channel if you're interested. And plus minor talks about the Game Awards and such. Ooh, that looks so good. Well, it'll be live broadcast, Jacob, so you'll be able to watch it. All right, we're gonna do one more of these, and then I'm leaving.
Maximum challenge. Maximum reward.
Yeah, you can join from your phone. All you need is oh boy. All you need is something with a camera.
That must be the one Valhalla considers a challenge. Don't let him caught us. If you could kindly not get frozen.
Yes, please. Absolutely. We don't have like a for sure thing, but it's probably just gonna be one of those days.
Did you forget that haste is a factor here? That's it.
Like to have you on more stuff, dude. You and Jacob both. Don't do it enough with you.
Savage ways.
Okay. Okay, now I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find my way back to the beginning. Oh, this becomes increasingly confusing the longer I'm in here.
Behind you, watch out!
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die in here. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go right now, right now. Way too long since I've done anything. I've been streaming a bit here and there. That's cool still. That's how I started streaming back when I was still streaming on The Bad Place. Ooh, here we go. I need to beat Tyr again!
See you again, Kratos.
Damn it! I'm gonna die right here. I'm
I brought
so dead.
something else to keep things interesting. You're not the only one with weapons from far-off lands, you know.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Tyr.
On your right!
Such fury, such control. Don't get
Whoa. Oh, crap. Woo.
There's the fire. Good, Kratos.
Woo!
Blood for blood. Ruiga. Having fun yet?
Having a blast.
Arms up.
Woo! Woo! Oh, you dick!
Watch your left!
Ow, that hurt. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Those who have fallen, carry me.
Look out! Tyr's using them to heal!
Why did you do it, Kratos? Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Is that all? Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface?
Oh, you dickbag Tyr.
Left side!
There's the fire. Good, Kratos. Blood for blood. Ruiga.
Blood over!
Arms up. Defend yourself. You came prepared this time. Come on.
Got him! Yeah! Oh! Oh! That was nerve-wracking.
I yield, Kratos.
Holy crap. Oh! My hands are shaking. Adding the roguelike element to this makes it so... Whoa.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
It's not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your path. You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The Horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated.
People your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you. Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them. Accepting that
This
you
is
acted
amazing.
based on what you knew then, not on what was to come.
They're
Your
making him
motivation
out of
and
his
their
guilt because he's
consequences
actually
are far
not
more
thinking about this
complicated than you let
clearly.
yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
Having to keep fighting Tyr is so good. I swear at some point they're gonna make me fight Greek Kratos and it's gonna be the shit.
Battle is unpredictable, as is life.
I'm shaking. I'm literally trembling. Every time you get to Tyr, it's such a build-up. What games have you been playing lately, Tony? Ooh.
Between you and me, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the fight.
See? She understands us.
Bargain away, brother. Valhalla expects it.
What? Increase the number of reroll tokens. Oh! Increase the number. What do we got over here? Health. Yes, please. Oh, but this first. 2 resurrection stones. Hell yes. And rage. Whoa! moving on up. Sure, why not? How high does that go? Up to 30.
We're all impressed by your progress, General. We've never seen anyone engage Valhalla quite the way you have.
Alright, I'll try with Legacy. This version of the rat sucks, though. I'm not a fan of it. No, that's not what I wanted.
Since we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail. Progress. Clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother.
Come on, boys. Oh, wow. I've lost the parry already. I just defeated Tyr by being good with the parry. And now on regular goons, I'm getting my ass beat. That's right, I forgot that poison lowers their health bars, or their levels. Forgot all about that. Whoa.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this,
Years
brother.
of rebuilding.
Your technique has improved immeasurably.
They rebuilt
I needed
Greece?
his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body.
Head off?
That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing you deprived Greece of the sun.
Son.
They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal.
Personal.
I did know him long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god.
Any god.
But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Oh.
come this far. Anything we need this moment.
Oh, I don't have anything. Got literally nothing. Down, boy. Favorite Christmas
Big
Carol?
ball of light coming your way.
That is a fantastic question.
Behind you, brother.
Why am I blanking on Christmas carols?
Impressive.
I am blanking so damn hard right now. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Is there one that Jim Carrey was in? That one wasn't too bad. Come to think of it, I think that might be the only version of A Christmas Carol I've seen. Now I'm seeing there was one with Patrick Stewart, George C. Scott. I take that back. The Mickey Mouse one I have seen, it was pretty good. It has been forever and a day, though.
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
That is incredibly wise. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Rubber Pants and the Boy in the Huron is unbelievable. That's what I've heard. I heard he does really good. I haven't heard his voice, I've just heard he's done really good. It's like Golem and the Crypt Keeper. That's a combination and a half.
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I were someone to be followed.
Your self-criticism, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir is right. You have the power, and I think the wisdom, to redefine what it means to you. To assert that power is to prove to yourself that the chair doesn't change you. Doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are, and why you serve.
I might do that before the stream's over. Twitch is a little bit more lenient on some of that stuff. So I could get away with playing it. Probably just play it on my phone though. I actually make money off of Twitch, so I wouldn't want to ruin anything on it. Not that I make a lot, but I make a little. Enough to where I care.
I believe your target's on the battlefield there.
I know, but I'm trying to think of a way that you could know when I'm hearing it. That's what I'm getting at.
Right side. Look out!
Ah! Yeah, I probably will say something close to that. That sounds like something I would say.
Valhalla keeps the score.
Touchy Ascending Sands.
Splendid. I think we're free and clear to take the way up now.
Anything else? Ooh, I get sweating when we get to this point. Who is it? Shut up! What? This is not the rematch I was thinking I was gonna have.
Oh, this is going to stink.
Wow, Modi, you're a little chump with this.
You're clever. Use it, yeah?
Got him.
Oh, plucking a sun floor out of your memory, of all things.
Restoring my health would be grand right now. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh boy.
Guess you're not done with me yet, Kratos.
Oh, Helio, shut up.
And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind, but for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you.
Before we end, I'll look at the trailer. Be the thing we end on. Not gonna lie, if I pass through this run and beat Tyr and get the checkpoint, I'm ending it there on a good night. And then we'll do that, but we'll see if I'm gonna try another run if I biff this.
A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment.
Crispin Freeman, you are earning your paycheck, sir. Helios' shield. $5,000. Okay, Siren.
missed these slippery bastards, haven't you? Break the
Nope,
tether
I really didn't. I'm gonna die.
Wrong weapon, man!
Yep, I'm gonna die. Fuck!
And we're back. Didn't miss anything too important, did I?
Valhalla demands the willingness to embrace discomfort.
And the wheel of progress turns.
That one guy was harder than Tyr. That one lower grunt should not be harder than Tyr.
Valhalla, where legends are made and remade.
Give the playing field just a little tilt, eh?
Shit. Okay.
Each attempt makes you stronger, even if only in knowing what.
Yeah, I'll take Wrath back, please. Wow, that new form sucks. What is this?
Is that a key?
One from my past.
Did it unlock something important?
Only a memory.
Seems Valhalla thinks you have a story to tell.
Later.
High luck. Yes, please. Okay.
Brother, while I'd love to say I left Oberon's service as a matter of principle, the truth is it was much more a question of pride. If he'd simply shown me more appreciation, who knows how long I might have tolerated his evils. I certainly tolerated plenty from my subsequent employers before I could take no more. If I'm being honest, I was only too happy to offer my complicity in Queen Titania's humiliation.
What did you do?
I caused her to fall in love with something preposterous. An actor.
God. An actor. Wow. Okay. Hello, darling. I see you, beautiful. Oh, I need to do all of them at the same time, that's right. And you. Aha! Drop near crest. And another one of them. Not that I really care all that. Hello. Yeah, spring the luck up so I have even more of a chance of doing poison damage.
Your old master. He had you make his wife fall in love with another.
Aye, temporarily by use of this magic flower. Though now it's clear to me the flower's effect isn't love exactly, but a kind of obsessive devotion that is too often mistaken for love.
Mistaken for love.
So of course the
Lust.
queen made a fool of herself, as did all those under the flower's spell that night. Don't know how I ever got embroiled in such a farce.
You are wiser now.
I think so. Though that only makes up for so much past stupidity.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not as talkative as normal. I'm really trying to concentrate on this for a second.
From above! Bifrost!
punk.
Bifrost, behind you!
It's not what I wanted.
Last one.
Ah, dang it. I keep holding on to the stick when I shouldn't be. Okay. Let's go.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one. What's your right?
Wow. That was simpler than I was expecting. Come on. A little chiropractor work here. There we go.
Ha! I knew you'd get that one. You certainly earned that, little eh?
Oh, glad someone had faith in me in that little rendezvous.
We should
Now
be
we should
able
be
to
able
make
to
our
go
way
up
up
the
now.
sands.
Ready?
Alright, let's go fight dumbass. This is different. How the hell did I get Modi before? Oh, now I'm screwing up. Oh, you punk. Ah. How are you? How am I getting hit by that? There's gotta be a... Oh, my Lanta. Sure, why not? sounds good. That's hitting me no matter what every time. Not worth it. Oh, it's not worth it. My brain is going to mush. How did I kill Modi?
So,
And
we
not
gotta
make it
beat
past that
one
guy.
and still have strength enough to go further? Alright, we could do that.
You sure?
Those who adapt are not bound by circumstance.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
You've made progress.
I did.
Shield Maiden.
Use this. Once again, you rise to the occasion. Back to my story.
I know it's above board, but I like to think of this part as bribing the local authorities.
You may speak.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven without fear or frankly much sense to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.
I'm one away. Are you serious?
Wise investment, brother.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you jacked out by the end
The
of this.
elite enemies Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
Try this. Ugh. I keep forgetting I have that too. Alright.
Ah, give him what for.
Okay. Yes, please. I like how I'm supposed to get these things, but they're not giving me the chance to unlock the other ones.
Greetings, friends. Any questions before we get started?
I was wondering, actually, did Odin ever try his hand at Valhalla?
Of course. He explored it very thoroughly in seeking to gain control of the Valkyries. But in the end, he found nothing here he could use. You see, Odin always looked outside himself for answers. Valhalla only reveals its secrets to those who do the work of looking within.
Did I finally get all of them? I know I have done this door before. That's Bupkis. Ah, dang it.
Behind you, brother!
Come on, where are you?
Incoming! Above you! Still got it.
I don't know if I go that far. Okay, see if we can get this over with quick.
Behind you, brother! Einarjar, on the left! Left leg! And Valhalla keeps the score.
dang it, I forgot to use that. I should say it didn't realize it was there.
Grand. We should be free to move up to the next area. Now.
Okay. Alright. It's good to see you back, Jacob. Wow, I'm getting terrible at that dodge. I don't remember that being a thing. Oh, that is still irritating. Oh, that attack sucks. Oh, he's some pass, this freaking guy. That's what I care about. Why was he so hard? Return to tier.
Kratos, the key you found. Whose was it? What did it unlock?
It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the GC.
Oh no.
He was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard women screaming for help.
Ah,
Come here,
yes.
let us talk later. I need to focus.
Understood, brother. What's your left?
Ugh.
Crossfire on your right!
I am not up for your games right now. Whew. I need to be in the zone. Auto zone. Now I'm just starting to say stupid things. I'm getting tired. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're back to what screwed me over the first time. The Eras Tour comes out on VOD today. Extended, so I definitely plan to watch it. Huh. Didn't know they were coming out with an extended version.
Please, take your sweet, sweet time.
Well. Three songs in a not theoretical version. Why not? Since I'm going to be using that relic. Pray for me here, Jacob. This is going to be the hardest part. So far, anyway. I don't know what this tier fight's going to be, but fighting this Wraith sucks ass.
Sever the link already! Wrong weapon, man! Watch from underneath! You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Really wish I would have killed you.
It's in the ground!
Wow, you can actually dodge that. Oh, he's dead. Woo! Yeah! punk ass bitch. Because the restful spirits caught between the two worlds, their bodies went unburied, were buried improperly, so they returned to torment the living in Valhalla. They're every bit as aggressive and full of rage as that. That enemy is hard as balls. But a little easier now that I understand the mechanic that they didn't really explain.
A Minotaur. Now we'll see who's half a man.
Okay.
It's charging at us. We're on fire. That's a nice change of pace.
Oh, get down. Die, you jackass. Oh. It was the Ares who first bred these horns beasts to serve in his army. Their effectiveness soon led to use across most of the homeland's army. Different breeds have developed to serve different roles. I never once tempted to use them in my own army. They are far too dim-witted and unpredictable.
Is that the aroma of lifted hardship?
I don't care about fleeting echoes. I really do not. At this point, I just want to leave. Oh, I have to do this. Son of a bitch. Well, those prayers, keep them coming. This is about to suck real bad.
Shield! Strike it! Now! Watch from underneath!
Oh, now that those enemies are introduced, they're gonna be regulars. That's not good.
You killed the thing someone told you to kill. Yay.
Please, no more raids. Don't make them in everything.
On your right! Behind you, watch out!
back.
Watch your right.
Ugh. Oh, shut up.
I believe I've spotted your quarry. Oh, this one. I want to say troglodyte. Incoming, back here. Right flank. It's charging at us.
Oh boy.
Incoming. Getting sighted, right flank. Last one. Run away, stupid.
Ugh. Give me some health, please. Oh, my Lanta. Shit. That helps. That didn't. Frick. Oh, this isn't what I want.
Enemies on the left.
Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so beyond screwed. I'm gonna not make it past this.
Getting a choice regarding your fate must be nice.
Okay.
Shield strike, do it! You blind behind you!
Yeah, working on it. Oh boy, here we go. The ultimate test. Okay. Why not? This is gonna be the last time I'm here before the thing, so I might as well spend all of it.
Oh, I'm back again. Still not
One
used to
last
that.
set of prayers, Jacob.
Kratos, you made it back. Good. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see? Be ready.
Nope, didn't want to do that.
Defend yourself.
Left, right, brother.
Okay, well, this attempt is fucked.
Arms up.
Right, watch out.
Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Darkness come, your curve!
There's light over there, brother.
Wait for it!
Shit!
You ready to win? Show me! Be ready! Your strength lives up to reputation. Darkness come, your curve!
You better get into the light, brother.
I don't know where it is! need to see where it is, brother. I'm so fucked.
Arms up! You'll be ready soon, Kratos.
No, I won't. Fuck, that is difficult.
I think you're just intimidated by his height. Back to it.
No. I think the stupidity of the things combined in there is part of it.
Ability is yielding results.
You sure? Because it didn't look like a result. I'm back here again with nothing to show for it.
Shield Maiden.
This boon is yours. Patience, persistence.
Boon.
The path is no
The
secret,
appearance
but
buff?
you dare to walk it. Ready for more story?
Continue.
So, the bully with a grudge. He comes
It's
to
not
the
a thing,
dead
it's
at
just
night,
that
chucks a bottle of fire through the window.
simple
That's the whole
things,
place of
and
the
it's a roguelike, so it's
coward
meant
thought I
to
was
either
inside
give
and
you
then
the best situation
luckily I
possible or
managed
the
to
worst
stay home.
situation possible, and you have to
I saw
hope
the
that you can
flames shoot
luck
up
out
and
and get the
surround
best
where
one.
my father was sleeping.
And because it's doing what it's supposed
This
to
wasn't
and
gonna be the
getting
day I started
under your
hesitating.
skin, it's making
I
me
charged
play
him with
worse, which is
fire.
part of the
I dragged him
detail.
out. Not unscathed exactly, either of us. But
It's part of a
alive.
roguelike. You're meant to get
If
better
I
through
was too
frustration of
angry
not
and fearless
learning
for my own good
the
before,
patterns.
Now, well, I charged right into that bastard's lair, me against
I've
his
been in the
whole
same
gang.
situation in earlier levels and
Honestly, I
got
had no
past it
business
and
coming out of
zoomed
that
it
life.
until I hit another brick
As
wall,
it turned out,
which is what we're introducing
I
right
came
now.
out of there with a job. But we'll get to that next time.
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help.
That's the next one I need to do. That one right there. That is exactly. I forgot about that.
There is no shame in falling to Tyr. He is without peer. For now.
I also need to have back the one that I actually like. That would have helped me a ton. Some of my favorite games make me unbelievably irritated, Jacob. As weird as that is, it's part of being a gamer. You have those little moments.
The key again. More to the story?
Yes, when there is time.
The amount of times that I screwed that captain over. Increasing the timing window of parries. Yes, please. That's why Keona hated Elden Ring, I remember. Elden Ring is this on steroids. Elden Ring is different than, how do I want to explain this? A roguelike is, the enemies are all the same. It's enemies you've beat before, but they give you modifiers and making you be in a different environment to what you normally would be in a boss fight, which is Kratos. If I was playing in a single-player game, you get all this stuff by doing side quests to where you become a beefed-up, roided-out bastard that is equipped to be on equal footing, if not far surpassed what the thing is, because you gain experience normally. Putting you in this different environment with a roguelike, which can be a little bit different, is what can cause some of the frustration, because it's making the same fight just with, like I said, modifiers to make you possibly weaker or not have all your tools. Elden Ring is, this boss is going to beat your ass, fight him 38 times until you learn the pattern, and then, by the way, here's another guy that'll beat your ass in a different way, and you have to watch exact patterns, memorize 13 different ones with 5,000 bosses. This has like 6. And every one of them, I have 10 to 20 times the amount of tools and tricks that you can use. In Elden Ring, it's, you got a sword and a shield and some modifiers to make this shield swing a little bit different. I could not play. This is irritating me. I could not play Elden Ring. I would punch a hole through my screen.
As long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning?
Oh, it's a typical enough story. A boy meets girl, girl fulfills her ambition to transcend the physical plane and become a Valkyrie of Valhalla. One day, Sigrun quietly arrived from Fjotorlund and began serving as Freya's handmaiden while she undertook training for the Sisterhood. I don't even think we were introduced. I just see her around the court.
Yeah, it's also, you have to play them to fully understand the mechanical difference.
Long before we fell to talking. But we seemed cut from different cloth, I suppose. Never occurred to me we'd get along as well as we did.
I won't say that this is easy by any means. There's a reason why I'm struggling even on a lower difficulty. But those games are meant for masochistic bastards that like to memorize every fine detail and get the biggest kick out of it. Wow. I picked the worst modifier. That sucks. I need to be careful in these situations or I'm gonna get screwed. It's equivalent to movies that are really vague on what they actually mean. And you have to have the eyes of a hawk to catch inner dick. Oh, especially with Souls games, because the plot is in item descriptions. And like minor things that if you don't scrape every single detail, you're going to literally not know what's going on in 3/4 of the game. And you have to infer a lot of it through your 4th and 5th play of it.
You and Sigrun, how was it you first spoke?
Back when Freya was queen in Asgard, the better times, I mean, there really began to be some culture around the place. Poets, musicians, the odd contortionist would pay visits, perform, mingle. On one occasion, I'd taken a seat expecting to see this balladeer of the lowlands, when Sigrun walked in. Somehow more stunning than I'd ever seen her. And when of all places she chose to sit next to me, well, a lot of very interesting things happened very quickly. But I may need to collect my thoughts while you get us killed again. I'm bankrupted, brother. Stay alert.
Ah! I need to be so careful.
Behind you! Look out!
What? Choose one of 2 rewards. Sure, why not?
Let us get back to your memories of Sigrun. She sat beside you.
Yes, she chose to sit next to me. No big thing, really. Yet, somehow, despite myself, I felt her rush in my stomach like I was a green lad again. Embarrassing at the end of the day, to be so simple. Some art, and I learned how it felt to make her laugh. And suddenly I felt more at ease. Almost eerily so. A calm within each other's storms, I suppose.
They had a way of describing that. Peace dwells among us.
Lovely, brother. That's exactly right. Afraid of a little give and take, I see.
Ah, damn it, I forgot that costs health. Wonderful. Excellent. Having that high luck is paying off.
Behind you, watch out!
Wow, this couldn't have worked out better.
Bifrost, don't let them hit you!
One tricked out little kitty, ain't ya? Jeez. I also got as irritated as I did on another one, Jacob, because I was literally at the 99% mark of that run of clearing off and getting a checkpoint and getting a shit ton of extra stuff to make other sequential runs easier.
There's the one Valhalla's mark. On your left.
Ow! Are you frickin' with me here? Well, since I ain't clearing this one and the kind of shot, I'm just gonna use this to get you out so that I can get the clear on this thing that I got installed in on me that I can't think of at the current moment.
Ha! I knew you'd get that one. Well done, brother. You've withstood the burden.
Burden, that's what it was.
The way up
Okay.
should be clear now. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's give her a try. Fight dumbass again. Oh, this is different. What the hell?
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Oh, you dick. Yep, this run's already ruined, so they might as well. God, I wish I could just return to Tyr.
to us about this boat,
Alright.
Captain. If you needed his key to save others, why does it seem to bother you so? Your actions in this case seem justified.
Yeah, I suppose I'm ready to see what all the fuss is about.
I was able to kill
Even though I've gotten most of the
When
movie
I
told to
entered
me.
its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him. I saw the terror in his eyes as he fought to hold on, and in relief when he believed I would save him. Instead, I took the key and dropped him to his death. And it was all for nothing. The women were dead by the time I reached them.
We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we?
Might as well. Since this run is pretty fucked. I'd actually have to get Max again in order to watch it. Oh boy. I'm tired. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I'm freaking tired. And those last few runs sucked. But I'm gonna have to try it again later. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. It was a good night. Jacob, thank you very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. But I'm gonna catch some sleep because I feel like dying. Alright.